Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday. Today, we are going to be continuing our church school series on God's creation, and we are on week 3 of this series. So, on week 1, we learned that God created the light. He called the light day, and He called the darkness night. And on day 2, He created the sky, because initially the world was completely filled with water. So God made this huge space between them. And the space below is now the sea. The space above is the sky. So now we'll learn what God created on day 3. And our story is going to come from Genesis, the first chapter, verses 9 through 13. Let's get started. Okay, and it reads, God said, "Let the water under the sky be filled into one place. Let dry ground appear." And that's exactly what happened. God called the dry ground land. He called all the water that was gathered together seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce plants. Let them produce their own seeds, and let there be trees on the land that grow fruit trees in it. Let each kind of plant or tree have its own kind of seeds." And that's exactly what happened. So the land produced plants. Each kind of plant had its own kind of seeds. And the land produced trees that grew fruit with seeds in it. Each kind of tree had its own kind of seeds. God saw that it was good. There was evening and there was morning, the third day of the world. Okay, so on day 3, God created dry ground or land. He officially named the sea, and He also created plants and trees that make fruit. And if you want to just go outside and look at the sky, the trees, the plants, it is absolutely beautiful, okay? And God has made those things for us to enjoy and take care of, okay? So now we're going to continue our paper plate book. We should have 3 paper plates so far. So our first one should be our book cover. It should look like this. It should say God created. Okay, ours is our story title, your name, right here. And the first page of our book should look like this. So this is our day, and this is night. Okay, day and night. Our third paper plate of our second page to this book should look like this. And I have drawn some water, some waves, and clouds for the sky. And this paper plate, our new one for day 3 of God's creation, should look like this. So I have drawn the sea, dry ground. I've drawn some fruit trees, orange and apple, and some plants, and also the sky right here. These are clouds. But you can use crayon, marker, pencil, okay, just make it your own, because the sea is your book. I'm going to show you again what I've drawn so far. Okay, great. So God has created light, day and night. He's created the sky, the sea, the land, the plants, and the fruit, okay? The fruit trees. So we're going to discuss on next week what God created on day 4. But before we end, we should always pray. So please close your eyes and bow your heads. Dear Lord, we come to you right now just giving thanks for the gifts that you have given us, dear Lord. And we praise your holy and righteous name. And we say all these things in your name, all together. Amen. Thank you and have a great rest of your Sunday.